My buns are lopsided. Hi guys, today I have a very gray makeup tutorial for you all. I did a dark gray smoky eye with a pop of silver on the inside, and then for my lips I used this really interesting lilac-y gray color that has been sitting in my drawer for a long time and that I wanted to try out. And then I tried to make my skin very glowy today just because I was feeling like a lot of highlighter. I'm really happy with how this look came out. If you want to see how I achieved this, then just keep on watching. The first thing I'm doing is applying my primer. I'm using my Wet n Wild Coverall. Then I'm taking my Rimmel Stay Matte Foundation in 91 Light Ivory and dotting that all over my face. Next I'm going to take my damp Real Technique sponge and start blending in my foundation. With the LA Girl Pro Conceal in Porcelain, I'm going to cover any blemishes that I have and bring it down the sides of my nose and underneath my eyes in a triangle shape to conceal and highlight at the same time. And then I'm also going to put some on my forehead, down the bridge of my nose, and on the chin. Then I'm going to blend all of that concealer into my foundation to make it look very seamless and nice. I want really glowy skin today, so I'm going in with a cream highlight. This is from the e.l.f. Shimmer Palette, and I'm just taking the lightest white shade in there and putting that on my cheekbones and blending that in with my Real Technique sponge. I'm also putting some on the bridge of my nose and on the tip of my chin. To set all that, I'm taking my Wet n Wild Coverall Powder with a big fluffy brush and dusting that all over my face. For blush today, I'm using the e.l.f. Studio Blush in Tickled Pink, and I'm taking a powder brush and dusting that onto the apples of my cheeks up to my hairline. Next I'm going to contour with my NYX Powder Blush in Taupe. I'm taking that on a Wet n Wild angled contour brush and starting to carve out my cheekbones. Then with my e.l.f. Ultimate Blending Brush, I'm taking that and blending my contour up. With the same contour brush from Wet n Wild, I'm running some of that taupe down my nose and blending it out with the same blending brush. Now it's time for eyes. I'm going to start with an eyelid primer. I'm using the same one I always use, the Wet n Wild Take on the Day Fergie Eyeshadow Primer. I'm going in with Wet n Wild's Creme Brulee and just using that to set that base I just laid down. I'm applying that all the way up to my eyebrow. Then I'm going in with my Kat Von D Shade and Light Eye Palette, and I'm taking the shade Lazarus and buffing that into my transition zone right above my crease on both eyes. With a round crease brush, I'm going into my Coastal Scents 88 Original palette, and I'm picking up this cool toned grayish brown color and working that into the crease to add a little bit more depth and definition. And with that same color and an angled liner brush, I'm running that underneath my eyes to line my lower lash line. With the black for my Kat Von D palette, this shade is called Shacks, I am doing a soft charcoal winged liner all along my eyelid. And I'm just doing a little tiny wing today. With Colourpop's Ultra Shock Shadow in Cricket, I'm applying that to my outer crease and the outer half of my eyelid. And with a clean blending brush, I'm just blending out the edges of that and making the look a bit more seamless and put together. Then with Colourpop's Ultra Shock Shadow in Liberty, this is a very bright silver color. I'm using my finger to apply that to the inner half of my eyelid this time. And then with the same blending brush, I'm going to go in and blend that out, blend any edges, any harsh lines. Next I'm going in with my eyelash curler. That one is from NYC, and I'm taking my mascara. Today I'm using the L'Oreal Miss Manga Rock because I wanted really dramatic lashes without putting on falsies, and just using that to thicken up my eyelashes. Next I'm brushing out my eyebrows and making sure that all of the hairs are nice and detangled, and then I'm taking my Ardell brow brush and the same Lazarus shade that I used in my crease for the first time, and I'm filling in my eyebrows with that. I'm taking my really nasty looking brow sculpting gel by Ardell. This is just a clear brow setting gel, and I'm applying that to my brows. Then I'm taking Colourpop's Ultra Satin Lip in Marshmallow, and I'm applying that all over my lips. I love this color with this eye. I think they go together so well, and it's just so nice and cool toned and really odd looking. I like it a lot. I forgot to powder highlight earlier, so I'm doing that now. I'm taking Colourpop's Super Shock Cheek in Monster and a Wet n Wild fan brush, and I'm applying that to the tops of my cheekbones, the tip of my nose, and then and that's it. And this is the finished look, guys. I hope you liked it. I hope you enjoyed watching. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye, guys.